YouTube of the world, so welcome back to another comic show video. Today I'll be doing a review for The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 5. So, before I could get started with the review, if you guys just go to the comic show, don't know exactly what I normally do for my channel. Well, I just do reviews for Disney Plus, Netflix, when I go see movies in theaters, and sometimes I do trailer reactions, gaming videos, which I'm trying to do one soon for you guys. Unboxing videos, interview videos, and all that good stuff on the comic show. So stay tuned for the near future because there's going to be a lot more of that coming very soon. But yeah, so like I said, I just saw episode 5 of The Mandalorian, and I'm going to say it was very well done. I really liked it, and here's what we got to know, and I'm super thrilled about it, and they brought another character we all know and love from a previous Star Wars show. It came from Rebels. We got to see him in the very beginning. We got to see Zeb. Hell yeah! We got to see our buddy Zebby boy. Woo! Yes, that's right. We got to see Zeb. It was very cool to see him on a live action adaptation of the show. It was fantastic. It's like, oh my god, guys. I was totally geeking. I was like, oh, it's Zeb. But I'm very happy they're slowly Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are slowly bringing characters from anime series to live action. Just how he, like I said in the previous episodes on my channel, that when you were talking to the voice actors who portray Bo-Katan, like in the future we're going to be putting you into live action, which they did in The Mandalorian, and that's the actual actors who actually did do the voiceover for Bo-Katan in the anime series of Star Wars, the Clone Wars season, the last season, and for actually all the other seasons too. So now they're bringing Zeb into the picture, and now we're probably seeing a lot more characters probably from Rebels, and probably from the Clone Wars coming to live action soon. There's gonna be a lot more characters they're adding onto the Mandalorian soon, and we're getting all super excited about it. So I think the next person I probably want to see, in particularly, because they're all going to be bringing all these characters to live action, because in the Ahsoka series, Ahsoka is trying to find Thrawn, and the only person that knows about Thrawn is Ezra, and Ezra was the one that actually took Thrawn with him, because I mentioned this in a few episodes ago, to the Outer Rim with those Purgirls. So they're bringing a lot of those characters to live action, so I would love to see Sabine, I would love to see Hera Syndulla, and a few other characters. I would love to see Chopper. I know that a lot of people say Chopper wasn't really a good droid, but I freaking love Chopper. I would love to see him in this show, probably the next episode. That'd be pretty cool if they just do that. It's like, hey look, it's Chopper! Our big droid dude. That'd be freaking great. But no, the only person we won't be able to see in live action adaptation will probably be Kanan Jarrus. Because Kanan Jarrus actually kind of somewhat died in Rebels near the very end because of that big tank explosion that he saved, Ezra and Hera from. And that's when he cured his blindness because he loved everybody. So, but yeah, that's the only person we're not going to be seeing. But yeah, so I love the where it's going right now, and I love the entire episode. But so in this fully episode of episode 5, we only got to see that it was focusing with the New Republic for a little bit in the beginning. There's this one dude that we encountered, I think the last season. You know that one New Republic pilot that has that white looking beard? I think he's like either Asian I think he's either like Asian or Chinese. I no idea for sure, but I can't remember his name the tip of my head at the moment because like I said, I'm trying to remember a lot of names in the show. So basically, he goes to Coruscant because he gets a message from the oh my god, it's kind of hard to remember everything. But basically, the leader of Nevada is contacting the Captain Pilot dude, and he told him that he needs help because a pirate. You remember that pirate dude that Mando encountered in two episodes ago? That green looking weird dude with the green freaking mossy looking beard. Well, he showed up again, and he decided to freaking bombard the whole entire Nevada city, and now all the civilians had to evacuate and go into the like outskirts of town because they decide to take over the city. So he the leader of Nevada, I can't really remember his name, it's in my head, god damn it. But basically, he sends out a message to that captain dude from the New Republic, and then that captain goes to the Coruscant, asking the New Republic for assistance to bring reinforcements to help the citizens of Nevada. But they denied it because they have no jurisdictions over there. So the captain dude is like, okay, so I'm gonna find some other help. So he decides to go out on his business to go through the galaxy and find a somebody that helped him find the Mandalorians, R5. So he was able to find Mando on the planet that all the Mandalorians were hiding on, and asking them for help to save the citizens of Nevada. So he was able to talk to Din about asking him about saving his friend from pirates. So he decides that after the captain dude telling him that his friend was in danger, he left, and there was like a big meeting that Din decided to talk to everybody about asking them to come out of hiding because apparently the leader of Nevada asked him about he's giving them part of the land of the planet. And he says that, okay, so if you do this, basically he's like, if we do this thing for my friend, he'll give us part of the land for us, so we can strive, so we can come out of hiding, and we can reproduce them and become Mandalorians again. So basically, they want to come out of. Basically, Din's telling them to come out of hiding. Let's do this thing so we can save the planet from pirates, and so they decided. So the whole entire group were deciding if they wanted to go or not. But who ends up coming up to talk to all the Mandalorians after Din was done talking? Judge decides to come up, talk, and say, Din and Bo-Katan were able to persuade us on saving my son, and I totally have my gratitude with them, and I really think we should do this so we can come out of hiding instead of cooping up in this cave, yada yada, all this conversation that they're saying that we should go out there and be heroes again, and he was able to persuade all the other Mandalorians to go out and actually save Nevada. So they all make a plan. They decide that Din should just be the one to distract all the fighters from the pirate main ship. So so when they get there, Din's distracted all the small fighters. So the big ship has more direct on him. So when the other Mandalorians go down with Bo-Katan, they all get dropped off down in the city. So all the other Mandalorians will take all the rest of the army. They're taking hold and trying to take cover and trying to take over the city. So they're taking out the small reinforcements on the surface, while Din and Bo-Katan are taking out the Air Force. So there's a big plan going on. There's a big freaking there's like a freaking battle between on the surface and in the air. It was just freaking awesome. And not only that, the music in this episode was just absolutely amazing. It was mixing between the fights. It was freaking great. I loved it. And so after everything was all done, and after the Mandalorians were able to take out most of the pirates on the surface, and Mando was able to Din Djarin. I always call him Mando because everyone's calling him Mando all the time. But Din was able to take all the fires, and for one particular pirate decided to flee. It was that one that was trying to. It was that one pirate dude that was probably what episode or two ago that was trying to convince the leader of Nevada that this one building inside the city was a bar That dude with the little spikes on his chin. Yeah, I can't remember his name tip of my head, but yeah, he basically flees off of the planet, and he leaves this big greasy beard boss dude all alone, and he says, "Traitor, you're leaving us." And basically, Din decides to try to stop the main big pirate boss dude because apparently he's bombarding the city a little more, trying to shoot the citizens and the Mandalorians all up front. And it's like, no, we gotta take out the last engine, and then the entire ship will blow up. So Din and Bo-Katan just start firing the freaking guns at him, and they're just like, nope, sorry, you're not killing those people. And they were able to shoot off the last engine, and it starts to blow up slightly, and it falls all the way down to the ground, and it kabooms everywhere. And now that the citizens of Narvada can actually rest in peace again from being attacked from freaking pirates from the Empire, and now they're gonna have to rebuild the entire city again. Like, oh my god, why is Narvada getting so much freaking destruction lately? Like, Jesus Christ. But it was a good episode. There's a lot of action packed spots in there in this episode. It was very awesome. I really liked it, and there's nothing really else that was really interesting except for the fact that at the very end of the episode, it was very interesting. So after everything was all over, Bo-Katan and the others were talking to the main chief and leader and the warden or whatever. I can't remember his name. Basically, the leader of Nevada tells everybody that they're accepting the Mandalorians and giving them a lot of land out in the outskirts of town, so they can have their own society of a city of their own, so they can make their own population and make their own buildings. So all the Mandalorians are now being accepted on the planet Narvada, so they can have their own home, so they don't have to go into hiding. And he's accepting them, and he's saying sorry, what he did in the past with them, and he's actually now accepting them because he wants to respect the Mandalorians with their race, so they're giving them a home in the outskirts of town somewhere, so they can do their thing. And now, after doing that process, Judge tells Bo to go see the Forge Master. So she goes down to the old sewers of Navarra, and she sees, and the Forge Master lady with the golden armor is talking to her about this little forge thing that's right in this room. It looks really old, and because she knows that Bo-Katan actually used that before a long time ago. That's how Din found Bo in the first place, was Navarra. So Bo's talking to the Forge Master about the conversation that they had together on the other planet where she saw the Mephisar, and so the Forge Master is now believing what she said, and I know it's like what you say is true about you seeing the Mephisar. You actually can now walk the both ways of the Mandalorians. Now you can actually, yeah, and she basically told Bo to take off her helmet, and she's like, okay, why is it? And she said, just take off your helmet. She did, and she says, you can be the one to unite us as Mandalorians, meaning she might be the one to be the main leader of the Mandalorians now, because she can walk both ways of getting other Mandalorians across the galaxy to join the Mandalorians. So, holy crap, things are getting freaking juicy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So she's going to be the one to go into the galaxy. She can take off her helmet. She can put on her helmet. She can do whatever she wants because she can walk both ways now. And it's great. And then after it goes back into space. It goes back to that captain. It goes back to that captain dude from the New Republic that was telling Din about the problem with his friend, and he finds this imperial it was it's kind of like an imperial. You remember those one of the imperial ships that fold with the kind of the triangle thing, and when they start flying, they fold down and then just fly. It's one of those ships, but basically he finds this wreckage all destroyed, and he's trying to figure out like what happened to Moff Gideon, and he has his droid on top of the ship like take a probe inside, and he's talking to one of his friends of the Republic secretly on his secret like I guess like talk lines that nobody else can hear them, and he's asking him saying why is. Do you have any images about the ship? It's saying it's classified, and what happened was when he scanned throughout the entire ship, it got that was Moff Gideon's ship. He was being taken to Coruscant to go into trial, but he never made it to trial because he got captured by Mandalorians because he scanned a piece of metal that was inside the ship that is Beskar. So I'm thinking that the Mandalorians that took Moff Gideon in that ship might be Bo-Katan's other brothers and sisters that dispersed from her from the beginning because she wasn't a leader anymore. I think I may be true on that theory. Yep, and that's probably why when Bo-Katan starts going out there in the galaxy, she's going to start finding her friends, and when she finds her friends, she's going to find Moff Gideon. Yep, I think that's probably what's going to happen for the next episode or two. Woo! I just nailed it. I just freaking theorized this theory. Oh, ah! So that's it for this episode, guys. So I think for the big rating, I think I'm gonna give it a 4.6 out of 5. Yep, that's gonna be my rating for the show. And another thing before I go, guys, if you guys are wondering why my room looks a little different on my wall, because sooner or later I'm gonna get this wall, and there's one wall right on my right and my left side here that are gonna get painted soon. So I have some friends that are gonna be doing it for me eventually soon, the next day or two, well, 2 days from now. And so yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things changing from my room, so that's why I put my movies right here for a minute. I have another movie shelf, but I wanted to put something that'll have more little detail in my little video here, so that's why I brought one of my movie shelves from over there, from over here, so you guys see my movie collection and my Majora's Mask and Goku. So yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of things changing soon, and I'm gonna get my room painted eventually. So it's a long, big process going on, and so yeah, like I said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and in the next video, I'll probably do one more review for in the final review for the Bad Batch episode 16 tomorrow. So catch it for you guys for that one, and probably Sunday. I'm not sure if what's not going to be seeing the D&D movie at the VIP theater, or just go see it in the Galaxy. I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to talk to him to see which he wants to do. So yeah, I'll let you guys know in the future video tomorrow. And then if we do end up going to see it at the VIP on Sunday, then yeah, so that's all I gotta say. So peace out, and may the force be with you.